abuse. I won't give up or refuse. This is how it feels when you're bent and broken. This is how it feels when your dignity's stolen and everything you love is leaving. You hold on to what you believe in.
The last thing I heard was you whispering goodbye, and then I heard you flatline.
No, not gonna die tonight. We're gonna stand and fight forever.
Don't close your eyes.
No, not gonna die tonight. We're gonna fight for us together. No, we're not gonna die tonight. Break their hold.
Hey guys, Legendary Ghidorah here today, and I am bringing you a X-Men video. Yeah, pretty much first X-Men video, well, or you can actually count it the third, but you know, first time X-Men are actually joining us in the monster arena. And they are taking on one of the most dangerous villains in both Superman's and the Justice League's textbooks, Mongul. Starting off with Mongul. Mongul is famed enemy of Superman, one of my favorite enemies of Superman, and is definitely one of Superman's most personal enemies. Mongul possesses incredible, and I mean incredible levels of super strength, to the point where this dude can run through Green Lantern Corps like he's a bowling ball and they're bowling pins, okay? He gets strikes every time. He's been able to knock out Black Adam in a single hit, beat the crap out of Sinestro and Arquilo, who are actually the top tier lanterns of the Sinestro Corps, even beat up Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, and Guy Gardner. He's also been able to ragdoll Superman, being able to beat him down and knock him out in just a couple punches. Even Superman at full confidence got ragdolled by Mongul. He's even beaten down a superpowered Batman, Wonder Woman, and Hawkman. He's even been able to tag the Flash and break Kyle Rayner's constructs. With durability, Superman sent this dude 300 miles out to sea, okay? And he came back smiling like, really? Really? Is that the best you can do? So yeah, Superman was also hitting this dude at full strength and actually stated he wanted to kill Mongul. So yeah, it's safe to say Mongul is one of Superman's most dangerous foes. He also possesses a couple key abilities, like being able to shoot heat beams from his eyes and chest, which are powerful enough to injure both Wonder Woman and Superman. So yeah, he has those. He also possesses a great healing factor. He's been able to regenerate from Sinestro, pretty much internal puncturing his entire body from the inside out, and being able to, survive having his hand and fingers cut off and be able to regenerate from that. Mongul has also been able to take blasts from Cyborg Superman, who was amped in that instance, and being able to take tasks from Superman and General Zod. He was even sent into orbit or to another planet by General Zod. So yeah, you kind of have that for his durability and regeneration. But in the other corner, the X-Men. The X-Men has to be one of my my favorite team in all of comics. It's because they defend a world that really doesn't like them or respect them. In fact, the world fears them because of their power, which is kind of stupid considering you have all these other heroes running around, yet you're afraid of mutants? Huh? So we can allow characters like Hulk run around, but we're afraid of the X-Men? Yeah, kind of biased if you think about it. But anyway, let's begin. Cyclops formed this version of the team on accident. And actually, when he realized what he made, he literally thought to himself and was like, this is the most powerful X-Men team ever formed. And here's why. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men, pretty much one of the most skilled strategists in the X-Men universe. He's strong enough to hold his own against Wolverine, even beat Wolverine in hand-to-hand combat. He also possesses his optic blast, which has enough force to rip through a planet, stagger World War Hulk, and at its full potential, has been able to injure Dormammu inside of his own realm. Cyclops is also one of the key strategists, if not one of the best strategists in the Marvel Universe, being able to come up with 47 different plans on the spot to deal with a rampaging Kurth, who was backed by both Sidorak and the Serpent at the time. Emma Frost is Cyclops' main squeeze, or second main squeeze, well, whatever. She's one of the most powerful telepaths on Earth, being able to shut down Professor X and Jean Grey's powers. She can also pretty much, well, manipulate someone mentally. You know, telepathy, you can do that kind of stuff. She's even been able to cause illusions, turn her entire team invisible to pretty much everyone around them, and can pretty much control others. So that pretty much comes in handy as well. Emma Frost also has a diamond form, which is virtually indestructible. She's even been able to take hits from World War Hulk. Storm is a Omega level mutant or beyond Omega level, whichever way you guys really want to see it, and is pretty much one of the most powerful elementals, if not the most powerful elemental on the face of the earth. She has electricity and lightning, capable of shutting down people's brains, injuring Silver Surfer and other heralds of Galactus. She can cause typhoons, pretty much cause tornadoes, hurricanes, floods. She can even create heat explosions from the pretty much the entire air itself. She can drain someone's lungs. She has been able to pretty much use her versatility, and when she's going all out, has been able to sculpt the face of the entire planet. Danger is pretty much the Dangeroo come to life. She can pretty much turn any area into a field where your powers don't work. She was able to do this to Mr. Sinister. She's done this to the X-Men on multiple occasions, to the point where Beast pretty much had to use his agility and smarts to take her down. So yeah, Danger is definitely one of the most dangerous X-Men. She can pretty much turn your powers off. Like, dang, that's just not fair. Hope Summers. Hope Summers is pretty much the mutant with the ability to copy anyone's powers. She can copy someone just by being near them. She can even copy non-mutants like Scarlet Witch, and she gets the same power levels and pretty much has her own connection to the Phoenix Force. In fact, she's basically one half the reason why the Phoenix Force is not around. Magic. Magic is Colossus's little sister and is one of the most powerful sorcerers in the Marvel Universe, up there with characters like Brother Voodoo, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, and she would pretty much be the fourth on that list, honestly. She's the fourth most powerful in my opinion. Now, I didn't rank him in that order. Obviously, Doctor Strange, then it'll be Brother Voodoo, then Doctor Doom. But yeah, Magic would definitely still be the fourth most powerful magician on the Marvel Universe. She can bring portions of Limbo to Earth. Limbo is basically her playground. She can do whatever she wants. She's even beaten Doctor Strange in Limbo and left him powerless. She can even take powers with her soul sword, which actually bypasses durability because of its magical property. Now we get into the heavy hitters. Magneto. Sorry about that. Once pretty much a deadly enemy of the X-Men, Magneto found himself joining the X-Men in one of the best redemption arcs ever. Magneto is actually one of the most powerful manipulators on the planet. Not only does he bend metal, but he can bend energy, even blood, to his whim. His powers are strong enough to affect the entire Avengers teams, including bypassing armor like Iron Man. Magneto also has shields capable of withstanding blows from Hulk, from Hercules and Thor, even being able to take Hellfire Blast from Ghost Rider and Iceman's Iceman's Ice Beam. Why did I say Heat Vision? God dang it. Anyway, yes, he's been able to take that, even amp himself with the planet's magnetic core to the point where, well, he can take blasts from the Phoenix Force itself. He even has magnetic shields that can hold up to these kind of things. Hope I mentioned that earlier. He's also able to pretty much bend the life force of the entire planet and pretty much sap an opponent of their life force. He's also able to turn invisible and astral project. So, we also have Namor. Namor got a recent power boost over the years, but he's always been one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe, being able to beat Hulk, Thor, and go toe-to-toe with characters like Hyperion and Sentry. With his current upgrade, however, this dude is a legit team buster, restraining Iron Man and Thor under the water, pretty much taking down an Avengers team that had Iron Man, Thor, Captain Marvel, and a celestial amped She-Hulk on them. So, yeah. Oh, also, Ghost Rider Robert Reyes, but he's, in my opinion, he's trash, but still pretty powerful. He's still a Ghost Rider. But yeah, he's been able to take attacks from them and keep on going. He's even made Thanos bleed with a punch, even take attacks from Thanos, Sentry, Thor, and Hulk, and has always gotten back up. In fact, Sentry beat the crap out of this dude, aiming for a knockout. Nimmer got back up. It was like, okay, whew, you ready to go again? Like, oh, geez, this man took your beating and said, nigga, please. He's been able to even take attacks from both Ares and Wonder Man and dish it right back at them. In fact, he's actually beaten both Ares and Wonder Man, two Thor level characters, by himself. Now, on to my favorite dude, Unstoppable Colossus. Colossus with the Juggernaut's powers. Colossus not. Juggerlosses. Whatever you guys want to call him, I call him Colossus not. So Colossus Knot is actually one of the most powerful beings, if not the strongest being on Earth if you do the math and you do the scaling right. So you take this. You have Colossus, who was already, in my opinion, a planetary character. He's been able to go toe-to-toe with Vision, go toe-to-toe with the Hulk, and has even beaten the Hulk accidentally in a training exercise. I mean, it's still a knockout. Knockout's a knockout, but it's by accident. He's even been able to hold his own against Gladiator. And so, yeah. Oh, also, he's been able to beat a Nimrod Prime, which was able to beat Apocalypse. So, yeah, Colossus was definitely a planetary character back in those days. Fast forward, he gets the Juggernaut's powers. He has been that means he basically graduated to the ranks of Hulk, Thor, Hercules, Gladiator, Hyperion, those guys. That means he's on their level, if not stronger than those characters. He's even more powerful than pretty much base level Juggernaut. Pretty much more powerful than Juggernaut in general. And Juggernaut was able to give World War Hulk a run for his money. If not, you could say Juggernaut had the upper hand during that course of the fight. So yeah. So, with that being said, Colossus actually overpowered Kurth, who took 47 attempts from the X-Men. And Colossus wasn't even planned, mind you. Colossus actually took... The original plan was for Magic to become the Juggernaut. And Colossus actually took that from her and was like, nope. My sister ain't taking this. I want this power, baby. You think... Scott, you thought you was going to be slick, huh? You thought you was going to deny me the most OP upgrade in history? Man, give me that. Thank you, Sidorak. Now I'm going to get even buffer than before. So yeah, he took that and became one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. He's put a beatdown on the Thing. And I mean put a absolute beatdown. He's even taken attacks from Thing and Red Hulk and really recovered with no damage whatsoever. He's even been able to go toe-to-toe with Zemnu, who's actually just as strong as the Hulk. And in his demonic form, in his pretty much his demon state, or whatever you guys want to call it, Demon Colossus or Demon Juggernaut, yeah, that is when pretty much he goes morals completely off. The nice guy Colossus, yeah, it's pretty much gone, okay? Hold on. Ooh, excuse me, had to burp. So where was I? Yeah, nice guy Colossus, gone, okay? So at that point, yeah, when he turned into that form, he nearly killed Red Hulk in just 2 punches. One punch was just to go, pretty much sent him flying, and then the other punch pretty much crippled Red Hulk. He even said he felt his ribs crack. His blood was pouring in the water. The only reason why Colossus even lost that fight was because he sacrificed himself to save Utopia, because the pillar was actually cracking due to the shockwave of his blows, which nevertheless is actually pretty impressive when you think about it. So that's who you have, the X-Men. Now, understandably, there are definitely different tiers in this fight. Cyclops and Ember Frost definitely ain't getting close. Hope Summers definitely has a risk if she doesn't get those powers right away. Then you have characters that could pretty much just seal the deal. You have both Namor and Unstoppable Colossus, or Colossus, not on the same team. You guys should already know how deadly that is. You have Namor, who's beaten the Avengers just recently. And you have Unstoppable Colossus. You add Juggernaut's feats. Juggernaut was definitely a team buster, okay? He even had more power than Cain Marco, which means this Juggernaut was more powerful than Tryon Juggernaut. And even Sidorak said he was more powerful than, than he had any power than, he had more power than he ever gave Juggernaut. Then you have Magneto, who can manipulate the blood flow of anyone. He can reverse it, tear you in half, and just rip you apart, rip you to shreds. Emma Frost can shut down minds. Danger could just turn off powers, even hack any tech in the area. So yeah, if Mongul was on his ship, this would be definitely a wash, okay? You have Danger turning off his powers, Magic, who has copied all the X-Men's powers at this point, and then she's about to body, okay? Magic and Hope. Yeah, Hope could body, my bad. Hope could pretty much body. Magic can also teleport, forgot to say that. Yeah, she can teleport, even teleport members of her team around the battlefield. So yeah, like I said, if this was on Mongul's ship, this would be a wash. I actually would think Magneto would just solo the dude. I mean, really? Metal Ship, War World? Yeah, you're kind of done here, buddy. You're not a factor anymore. But like I said, each match takes place on Skull Island. Well, at least until I say otherwise, okay? So yeah, he still takes place on Skull Island. So what are we looking at here? Well, for starters, Mongul is definitely a physical threat to the X-Men. I mean, one hand on Storm, Danger, Hope, Magic, Emma Frost, Cyclops. Yeah, they're done. They be TKO'd. Only characters that can survive that would be Magneto, Colossus Knot, and Namor, because they have the durability and the ways to protect themselves. But let's be honest, he's not the strongest one here. That actually goes to Colossus and Namor. Arguably, you can rock paper scissors for Colossus and Namor, who you think is stronger. But point being, the X-Men are there's plethora of ways, okay? Cyclops is not going to let him get close. Emma Frost is going to bombard him with his mines. Storm is going to hit him with electricity. Magneto is going to do his best to pretty much manipulate his blood flow. Although I think Mongul is a lot more durable and too durable to do that. So Magneto will do his best to manipulate him. Danger doesn't have the technology or the area to do such a thing, so she's pretty much going to bombard the best she can, or just use energy blast, or turn herself into a danger room, which is very dangerous, no pun intended, but you guys get the point. So yeah, who do I think wins this match? I think the X-Men come out on top more often than not. They have, not only do they have the numbers, but they have the strategic and the chemistry to pull this off. I mean, you got Storm, who can scramble the electricity in Mongul's brain. Magneto, pretty much shutting down his brain. Magic, taking away his powers. Colossus and Namor, putting that beat down on him. Danger could probably take away his powers. And then you have Emma Frost, who's pretty much just mentally messing with him, along with Cyclops, pretty much hitting him with full power optic blasts. So, at the end of the day, the X-Men would win this one. So, let me know what you guys think. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.